الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Jama'a Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu to all good and responsible listeners. We dey talk to responsible and respectable brothers and sisters in Islam. We actual Sambawu na inside we Islamic basket today. A very important issue we want for discuss about. Originally, the issue na been human origination. But it don't move from human origination, it don't become human problems today. Waiting at this particular issue, the issue of marriage. We all know what marriage mean a human life. And we all know what they call marriage. Although today you ask 10 people them about the definition of marriage, then 10 people and they tell you 10 definition. You ask 100 people them, then they tell you 100 definition based on them knowledge and them field of specialization. If you ask social scientist or social worker about marriage, they tell you the social definition of marriage, where no go be right 100% and no go be wrong also. But actually, you ask somebody about marriage, wetin a marriage and wetin make you marriage, and they tell you say a marriage because somebody be don disappoint me. For make I tell am say not to in one na woman, I make myself marriage, or not to in one na man. Wetin make you marriage? Other one they tell you say me small one they all done marriage. Now that make myself marriage. You ask the other one, wetin make you marriage? Well, a marriage because I want born. Yes, not true. You married because you want born, but truly, you they born without marriage. Not to that all na the purpose of marriage. Wetin are the purpose of marriage and wetin make marriage change from human origination and become human problem? Well, these are the basic explanation that Allah give we total and correct understanding. Respectable brothers and sisters, why we the marriage for? First of all, we the marriage for fulfill the commandment of the Almighty Allah, because the Almighty Allah said that we marriage. The Almighty Allah say in chapter 4 na the Holy Quran, Surah An-Nisa, it say una marriage among the woman the way una like. Una married 2, una married 3, una married 4. If una fear for unjust, then marriage 1. Be rest assured, Islam na the only religion where it specify marriage to 1, where say marriage only 1, for certain reason. Now, we get a broad topic actually, but how marriage become human problem after na being human origination? Naturally, mortal man originate from marriage because we all come up from Adam and Hawa. And Adam and Hawa, the Almighty Allah make marriage between them two people them. Now from there them born we. So we originate from marriage. How the marriage become human problem? Because we don't change the motive of marriage. Instead of the marriage, we marriage because of for please the Almighty Allah. We marriage because of for fulfill the commandment of Allah. We marriage for complete within. The marriage don't change. It don't become certain issue. Marriage don't become money making. Marriage don't become purpose of money making. That's with the marriage not for make money. Now that make the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam say, when any man asks you for marriage, find out certain things. Now certain things they find out in background of Islam, meaning waiting in Islamic character. We know they find out than they again. Waiting at the person in character and in Islam. We know they find out than again. When somebody asks you for marriage, waiting in tribe. The first thing where we they ask that person we want for marriage, waiting in tribe. That we don't become more focused on tribal issue in terms of marriage than the basic issue we will for ask. Waiting at that person in tribe. Now we say it work. Which office it work? Then thing then our main concern, the person get woman or he not get woman. That man where he wants my sister for married, waiting in tribe, waiting na the office or who say na the office, who say the person they work. You don't understand. Well, now then things then we basical things the way we they watch. But if you watch at naturally, these things are not basical. Thinking about the Islam compares waiting the Islam defend inside marriage and waiting with the yarn for inside marriage, it don't totally become different. Now we change the focus of marriage. When we change the focus of marriage, because of the change, when we change that focus, that make the marriage don't become human problem today, and no more we not able to solve this particular problem. Wallahi, you know they check now no home right now where you know they get 1 or 2 problems inside marriage. All right. Now, no home no day, no house no day, no environment no day, no streets no day, no country no day where we know they get marriage problem, or we know they get problem inside we marriage. Why? Because we don't change the focus. Just like if you start for build house, you want for make a 1 flat. Then after you don't make the foundation, you change also the plan. You want make now 3 stories or 4 stories, and not the possible again. If you force, you dey get am problem. Well, that na the problem. Wetin the Almighty Allah creates marriage for, we don't change that particular motive. We don't change that particular ideology. We don't change that particular methodology where the Almighty Allah wants we forget inside the marriage. We don't turn marriage to different purpose. We're not to that actually with the marriage for. Now, the sisters themselves get a lot of blames inside the marriage, and when the marriage dey spoil, the sisters then they get a lot of problem. Now let we watch where we dey get December season, where we dey get Ramadan season. Now then 2 season the marriage dey plenty inside December and close to Ramadan. Then time they married dey plenty. That they so say also we know they also married for please Allah, or for fulfill the commandment of Allah, or for complete within, but with the marriage for December purpose. With the marriage for Ramadan purpose. After the Ramadan, we close up the marriage. And not that not the purpose of marriage. Nobody no one sensible person no one marriage today, that you divorce tomorrow. Well, because of people them though the girl then don't see say definitely the highest range and statistics of marriage now between the December season and the Ramadan season. And that's make when December they reach, the sisters they need to focus to their characters. They need to focus to the Islamic etiquette. No, wetin dem dey focus to dem skin, for change up the skin, for bleach up dem skin, for fix rebond, for fix wig, for fix lipsticks, for get tighty, for get body fit, pull the bobina do, pull the chest na do, open back, make high heel, make bad dressing where dem feel say na that dressing dey attract the man dem. And wallahi, any man you attract by your dressing, you not attract that man. The best thing when the woman go attract the man, now your character. Than a sensible man I they talk about. Wallahi, I take Allah as weakness. The way we sisters then they concentrate to them dressing during December season. The way then they concentrate for change up and bleach up their skin. The way then they concentrate for buy cream. The way then they concentrate for buy Revon, for buy lipsticks, for buy eyebrow, for buy makeup, for fix their eyelashes and fingers or nails. Wallahi, the money where they spend for them things them, the money where they spend per cosmetic for do bleaching and changing the skin and also the hairstyles, if they do that concentration on their character, we community go be the best community. Why? Because woman then turn excel inside plazas. If you put cow beef, you put all kind beef inside plazas. Wallahi, if soul not inside, it no go sweet better. It no go sweet better. Well, woman them na then na the soul inside plazas. We advise, where we the advise we young sisters them, not concentrate too much to your skin, for change up your skin color, for change for tint you hear. You know, for attract that man where they come out Babel, for attract that man where they come out America. Not concentrate on your skin too much, but concentrate on your character. If you move the man by your skin, the man self move you by in dollar, that time the marriage come together, when I not go last. But wallahi, any man married woman by in character, by in Islam, if Allah protects them, then go end up forever. This now the short advice we dey give we young sisters them. Now we find out say all the issues them, all the things the way woman they use, all get for become costly. Why? Because this season where we dey so now season of makeup. Then call it makeup season. Yeah, now season for makeup. And what will they make up for attract man them? What will they attract the man them for let them marry we? And where then say where cobra. When picking the fence stick for kill the cobra self-defend place for bury the picking. You understand? If you say you they attract the man by your skin and by your makeup, by your high, because you know you get that appearance where they move the man self they find way for put you inside either a lie for you or a tell you wetin no supposed for tell you just for make it get waiting and want forget from you. At the end of the day, you know they married, then they begin come now to check, man don't disappoint me. Not true, but you disappoint yourself first because you feel say na Allah you dey disappoint, but you disappoint yourself. One time they tell me sisters them, oh man, not to public property, oh man, not to something where everybody for taste. The highest problem we they get today, say Sheikh, me a man don't dey for how many years? He don't promise me still he no marriage me. The man no go marry you because waiting that man want from you, he don't get am. Waiting the man want from you, he don't test you, he don't get you, he don't need you again. You understand? You sell yourself cheap, the man buy you jebu. Now that's not the problem we they facing from we sisters and today, and we hope the sisters then go make up their character instead of the make up their hair. Make up your character before you make up your skin. Make up your character before you tint your hair. Mind your character, the Almighty Allah will choose good man for you. Not to every year for say, me and that man done the 2-3 years, up to now you not put cola for me. The man for put cola for you first, not make yourself cheap. If the one the way they sell kukuri, you dey go buy food from them. They don't put one plate for you. You don't already test them. You don't better food. What till they buy the cookery for again? You don't already eat done. And you don't need again. They say come. You hungry? You want buy rest? They say yes. Then Kala put for you. Then you don't put for you cookery. They don't give you enough fish and enough beef. You don't eat. You don't better food. Then you call that same person. Say come buy me chop now. The person not get interest again. He don't better fool. Well, that's not the method where the Hamburg we sister them today. Then they sell themselves to demand them cheap. Later they want let demand them buy them high. Where it's not totally possible. That now one pan the advices. Make them be careful. Let them take themselves as private property instead of them take themselves as public property. Move from club to club. Ask man them would that ready. Oh man in value a high. Yes. Now that make all the minerals where the Almighty Allah create, woman value pass all. You dey go na diamond office, who side they sell diamond. You dey see diamond day. You dey go na gold office, who side they sell gold. You dey buy gold day. You also dey go na all the mineral offices them. You dey get them cleared. But you know they ever go na market, who side they sell woman by cup or by dozen or by price or by bail. You know they see that day. Why? Because woman totally value. Let we take compared woman to diamond. You understand? When somebody get diamond, you know say diamond value. And they wrap the diamond, they fold the diamond, put the diamond inside paper, wrap and inside another paper, put her inside parcel, use another parcel, put her inside and they cover them, put her in pocket or put her a coat in pocket, use another jacket on top of. Why? Because it get value mineral, it get diamond where they protect. But today, see we woman them, see we sisters them, see we girl picking them. Wallahi, if the woman they not be careful, if the woman they not take time they reach, chicken cattle the value pass one woman. And I think today if you go to market and ask for one cattle chicken, compared how you they get one woman for one whole night, do waiting you want for please yourself with that woman for the rest of the night. You and that woman talk price. When I meet up, you compare that particular price where you get one woman for one night, go na club, get one woman for one night, let the woman spend one great night with you. Compare that price to how much then they sell chicken today in the market. That they so say because the woman they don't drop down the dignity, they don't make one chicken cattle value pass woman them today. And then they talk of sheep. And then they talk of goat, and then they talk of cow. Now, chicken, cattle are the talk of. Why? Because the beauty and the dignity and the superiority where Allah make the woman the superior, they don't drop that superiority down to grass level. Because of that, the man they don't see them today. Nothing. Now today, woman they don't turn themselves business. Now, you they only get woman today just because of it. Tell you say, boy, I hungry, boy, buy checker for me. Because of checker, a sleep with you for one whole night. Check how many checker cost today compared to people and value girl picking. Well, that's now one and the biggest problem them today. We don't make today, we don't get disaster, we don't get calamities now. We homes them today. First time you they work on one whole village, one whole section for let you see one great friend picking. It's not possible. You know the same. For let them tell you say one woman don't born and way not get man. It's not easy for see that woman. It's not easy for see friend picking, but today the friend picking they nearly want dominate the actual freeborn picking them. Why? Because of the cheap way the woman they don't cheap themselves, and also the family are responsible. Why the family and some of them responsible? Now because when the woman themselves they come to check it and say, check, pray God for me, let me girl picking a good man for marriage. When you ask him which kind man, it's a good Muslim man. Now good Muslim man you want for you picking, say yes. And he say you want good Muslim man. The day when they tell and say one man don't come on for you girl picking, the first question where they ask, which side that man they walk? What thing they do? If you then tell and say now that man where they call pray, now that moxianda, now in one you girl picking for married, they suck teeth. They say that na halaki don't for don't per me. That man not get other work in a prayer no more they call. That man not get other work in a imam. Now ordinary imam work he they do. Now he wants me girl picking for married, and now in believe behind the imam then say let them make dua. Let a get very good man for him picking. Good man don't come. When a imam, when a prayer is the call, when a sheikh, when a responsible person. No, not to that kind of good man in one. In one man, even if that man cause him picking in mama day and night. But as much as the money they flow, and no one know the man in character, and no one know waiting the man know about Allah, and no one know about that. Well, this now some of the problems them today where we they facing marriage problem now. All of our houses them today, and indeed waiting actually with the marriage for we know up to now know the purpose of marriage. Mind you, with the marriage for please the Almighty Allah and fulfill the commandment of the Almighty Allah. With the marriage for complete with religion. Let we know and understand this. We tell you plenty thank you. Continue for follow up and know some pan the problems them. When doctor no know you sick, a difficult for the menu. And you self no know the sick way they hamburg you. You go to doctor I know well. Waiting there by you. He say I don't know, but the fee say I know well. That's a very much difficult. Most of the problems them today, the problem originates from the marriage house system. Why? Because the motive of the marriage change, that make the benefits of the marriage also, we don't lose them. Till then, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.